Hi everyone, this is Donny Lowy from Closeout Today I'd like to discuss with you when a retailer should consider expanding into the wholesale business market. Now there's a lot of money to be made in retail and there's a lot of money to be made in wholesale. So the first thing is, wherever you have your expertise, wherever you find your success, that's where you should be focused. But there is a point when a retailer should consider expanding into the wholesale sector, just like there's a point when a wholesaler should consider expanding into the retail section. So let's go through a few scenarios where it would make sense for a retailer to explore the wholesale business. So let's start this way. Let's say a retailer is located in a rural area and the retailer has already maximized the customer base that he or she has. Let's say there's a population in a town of 1,000 people, and from that population, realistically, there could be 100 people who would be interested to shop at that retail store, and those 100 people are already shopping at that store. It would make sense at that point for that retailer to consider getting into the wholesale business to explore additional revenue opportunities. Perhaps the retailer, if he or she gets some really good deals, could sell merchandise to retailers located in other towns. Or if a retailer has already saturated the market in the city which he or she is operating in, it would make sense to start selling wholesale to retailers in other cities. And you could keep going into other states, into other countries as well. Another scenario where it would make sense for a retailer to get into the wholesale business is when a retailer is starting to see his or her retail business go down due to local factors or due to online competitive factors which are out of his or her control, but they still have a really good product base which they would be able to sell to other retailers. Perhaps, with the example of the town, there aren't people who are interested in buying the dresses that the retailer carries, but there might be customers in other towns who would love to have those dresses. So the retailer can close her store and then take those dresses and sell them on a wholesale basis to retailers in other towns. Another scenario where it would make sense for a retailer to explore the wholesale business is when the retailer has access to a very large volume of merchandise, more merchandise than can be realistically sold in a store. So it would make sense to take that merchandise and to start selling it to other retailers, provided that the retailer doesn't create competition for himself by selling those products to retailers who are very close to him, unless there are so many potential customers that there is enough business for everyone to go, for everyone. Another situation where it would make sense for a retailer to explore the wholesale market is when the retailer has developed a product or has imported a product that he has designed or that he has had manufactured specifically for him, or he has an exclusive on a certain product, and then he sees how popular that product is. At that point, it would make sense to start exploring wholesale channels because the product is unique. There won't be that much competition based on the design or in the manufacturing or the brand of that product. And now the retailer can start offering on a wholesale basis, and the retailer will be able to tell other retailers that, look, I've already proven that this product is very popular by selling it on a retail basis in my market. If I can make money with it, so can you. All right, my website is closeoutexplosion.com.